Hi, Ashton.
What's up?
What's going on? Hi, Jamari. Hi, Alan. Hi, Sanaya. Hi, Clement. Hi, Jalen. Hey, hey, Sanaya. Hi, Troy. Have a good class, kiddo. Thank you. Hi, Bryce. I was talking to Bryce. Joey, welcome back. Hi, Nia. Hi, Luis. Hi, Ariana. I was wondering why this Frisbee kept looking bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it hit me. What do you call an alligator in a vest? An investigator. What's black and white and goes around and around? A penguin in a revolving door. Hello, Deshaun. Hello, Blaze. I used to be addicted to the hokey pokey. Then I turned myself around. That's what it's all about. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was out standing in his field. I thought about going on an almond diet, but that's just nuts. Why don't skeletons go to the prom? Because they have no body to go with. Morning, Riley. What did the grape do when he got stepped on? He let out a little wine. I used to work in a shoe recycling shop. It was soul depressing. Hello, Fernanda. Why did the invisible man turn down the job offer? He couldn't see himself doing it. Okay. Today, we're going to do some more factoring polynomials. We've done factoring, but today we're going to add a step. What? Yeah. So here. All right. I don't know if you remember, I did, the last time we did factoring, I had you write this out, and I wrote 4 and then K and then K. Okay, sorry about that there. Plus 3 and then K and then K. And I said, what's common to both terms there? Remember, in this case, 2 Ks are common. And we write that down. K squared. And then in parentheses, what's not crossed out? 4K plus 3. Done. Right? Same thing here. Right? So this is 3 times 3, D, D, D. And this is 3 times 10, D, D. What's common to both terms? Well, one, 3, D, 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 D. And you write that down. 3D squared. What's left or what's not crossed out? 3D minus 10. There you go. So far, so good. Can I have a thumbs up if you're okay with what I'm doing so far? Good morning, Michaela. Good morning, Jania. Clement, thank you. Nia, thank you. Michaela, thank you. Deshaun, Ashton, Bryce, thank you. Good morning, Deshaun, by the way. Jania, thank you. All right. Blaze, thank you. All right. Next. So if you want to skip this first step where you cross stuff out, all right, you can skip that step. All right. So I'm going to go right to the answer here. What's common to both terms? 5. And how many t's? T to the second. Remember when the lowest exponent is going to be the greatest common factor, right? So 5t squared is common to both. What's left? I took out a 5 and a t squared from here, so I'm left with t to the third. All right. From here, I'm taking out a 5 and a t squared. What am I left with? Just 9. I'm done. Okay. Uh-huh. Now, what's common to both terms here? Well, you might think 2 is common to both terms. That's true, but is there a higher number? Yes. Now, last period, someone said 6. Well, 6 goes into 36, but it doesn't go into 64. 4 goes into both numbers. Okay. And how many n's are common? Just 1. There's only one n here, so 1 n is common. So I'm going to write 4n. I'm pulling out 4n. What's left in the first term? I take out 4, I'm left with 9. How many n's? N squared minus. I take out 4 from the second term. What's left? 16. And I took out the n already. Now, here's the thing. If you can factor further, then factor further. Meaning, what times what makes 9n squared? 3n times 3n. What times what makes negative 16? Plus 4 minus 4. There you go. Okay. Is everyone okay with that last one there? Good morning, Amar. Can I have a thumbs up if you're okay with that last one? Thank you, Blaze. Nia, Riley, thank you. Bryce, thank you. Michaela, Jania, thank you. Clement, Ashton, thank you. Sanaya, how you doing over there? Jalen, how you doing? Luis, how about you? Thank you, Sanaya. Okay. Deshaun, thank you. Okay. All right. Over here, what's common to both? All three, I mean. U squared. What's left? I have u squared plus 12u plus 36. Now, can I factor this? Yes. What times what makes u squared? U times u. What times what makes 36 when added together makes positive 12? 36 times 1? No. 18 times 2? No. 12 times 3? No. 9 times 4? No. 6 times 6? Yes. Plus 6. Plus 6. You can write it like this, or if you wanted to, you could write it like this. U plus 6 in parentheses squared. Either way. Okay. What's common to both all three terms here? 4. What's left? W squared plus 4w plus 4. Now, this guy breaks down. What times what makes W squared? W times W. What times what makes 4 that added together makes 4? 2 and 2. Could I write it like this? Yes. Either way. Okay. Can I have a thumbs up? We still good? Good morning, Xavier. Thank you, Michaela. Blaze, thank you. Nia, Clement, Riley, Ashton, thank you. Louise, thank you. Fernanda, good morning. Okay. All right, over here, when you have negative and negative and negative, it's easier to just take out the negative. I'm going to take out the negative. How many Q's are common? 3. I'm going to take out Q to the 3rd. What's left? 4Q. Watch your mouth. 4Q to the 2nd plus, right? Since I took out a negative, that's going to become a plus right there. 8Q plus 3. There's nothing else you can do with that. You're done. Okay. Okay. Now, here's the new part. Here's where it's going to get a little complicated, okay? It's easy. It's just a couple of extra steps, right? When you have 4 terms, here's what we're going to do. We're going to cut it in half. 2 parts, okay? We're going to start with what's common just to these 2 terms here. Okay. And what's common is m to the 2nd. And I'm going to pull out this negative because it's bothering me. Negative m to the 2nd. Take out negative m to the 2nd. What's left? M plus 2. Okay. Over here. What's common to both? 2 is common to both. 4 is common to both. 8 is common to both. Is there a higher number? Yes, 16 is common to both. I'm going to pull out negative 16. What's left? M plus 2. Now check this out. See how you have m plus 2, m plus 2? They're common. I have 2 terms here. I have negative m squared, m plus 2. I have minus 16, m plus 2. M plus 2 is common. I cross it out and write it down. M plus 2. What's left? I've got negative m squared minus 16. Okay, so now, all right, I don't want the negative. I don't want this negative first. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull out the negative. Although I think you can leave it like this. I think that in Delta Math, it won't mark it wrong if you just leave it like that. But I'm going to pull out the negative and write m squared plus 16, and then m plus 2. Can I factor this guy? Isn't that m plus 4, m plus 4? No. Why isn't that m plus 4, m plus 4? Because I would get m squared, outer is 4m, inner is 4m, and that makes 8m plus 16. That's m squared plus 8m plus 16. If this was m squared minus 16, that would be m plus 4m minus 4. That would be okay. But we don't have that. So at this point, I'm done. This is my answer. This is probably my answer too, either way. Okay. Over here, once again, cut it in half. Okay. What's common to the first two terms? 2c squared. What's left? 2c. I took out 2c squared. Am I left with plus 0? No. Not 0. 1, remember? Because 2c squared times 2c is 4c to the third. 2c squared times 1 is 2c squared. If I put 0, I would just have 0 right here, right? Okay, so 2c squared times 2c plus 1. And then over here, what's common to both? Just the 2. What's left? 2c plus 1. In these problems today, if you have 4 terms, you will always have a like term here, here. Okay. I'm going to pull that out. I've got 2c plus 1 and then 2c squared plus 2. Now, what's common here and here? I've got a 2 common to both. I'm going to pull that out. 2 and then c squared plus 1. And then I'm going to write this one, 2c plus 1. This 2 on the outside has to go first. It doesn't matter if you write this first, then this, or this first, then this. Either way. That's your answer. Can I have a thumbs up, please, if you're still okay? Thanks, Riley, Blaze, Michaela, Luis, thank you. Ashton, Clement, thank you. Alan, Nia, Deshaun, thank you. Bryce, thank you. Okay. Ariana, welcome back. Sorry, I'm sure the computer kicked you out. Hi, Joe.
My computer had that.
Oh, I still like you. Thank you, Joey. All right. Okay. Next. All right. Once again, 4 terms. Oops. What's common in the first 2 terms? 2d to the 4th. What's left? D plus. Took out a 2 from 16. I'm left with 8. Okay. Over here, what's common? 4 and 2 D's. I'm going to take out negative 4 and D squared. What's left? D, since I took out negative, it's going to be plus 8. Once again, common. Okay. D plus 8. Um, 2d to the 4th minus 4d squared. But now, what's common inside these parentheses here? I'm going to take out 2d to the 2nd. 2d to the 2nd. You got the d plus 8. And you've got d to the 2nd minus 2. And I can't factor that any further. I'm done. Okay. If you'd like to take a picture of that, you may go ahead. I'll give you about 10 seconds to take a picture of that. Okay. Now let's take a look at what you're doing today. Okay. You have 12 problems today. In general, all you're going to have to do is pull something out. Okay. So here, for example, there's a 3 common to all 3. All right. I usually like to take this first negative out. I want to see what happens if I don't. All right. If I just take out 3 and I've got negative 5m need to the 2nd power. Second. All right. Now, I see that my cursor came down. So here, if it was like that, I would have to hit the right arrow to bring the cursor down. Plus, I took out a 3. 33 divided by 3 is 11, and I still have an m. Minus, I take out a 3, I'm left with 6. Let's see if Delta Math is happy with that answer. No, they want the negative to come out. Okay. Oh! I forgot to factor that. I'm sorry. That's why. Okay. All right, here, if I pull out negative, watch what happens. I've got h to the fourth. Hit the right arrow, minus 16. Now, this breaks down, okay? Let me show you. So if you have h to the fourth minus 16, that's going to be h squared plus 4, h squared minus 4. But then your problem is this. You have h squared plus 4. That doesn't factor, but this guy does. This is going to be h plus 2, h minus 2. Okay? So that's what you have to do. You have to factor as far as you can today, okay? H squared plus 4. And then you have h plus 2. H minus 2. Okay. Okay. I just did that. Okay, so here, all right, this one's pretty straightforward. K to the third minus k squared minus 7k plus 7. Cut it in half. All right. First two terms, what's common to both? K squared. What are you left with? K minus 1. I'm going to take out this negative over here. What's left? Take out a 7. What's left? K minus 1. Now, once again, these two guys are common. You've got k minus 1 times k squared minus 7. This does not factor. K minus 1. K squared minus 7. Okay. So here, the only thing common, I'm going to, hold on a second. Okay. 5t to the third minus 13t squared minus 6t. There's a t common to all three. So I have 5t squared minus 13t minus 6. I'm going to probably be able to factor this. Five t and t makes 5t squared. What times what makes negative 6? 2 times 3. All right, we're going to go with 3 over here and 2 over here. All right, put the negative here and the plus here because outer makes negative 15t, inner makes plus 2t, and that makes negative 13t. Aha. So here's my answer. T, 5t plus 2, t minus 3. Okay. All right, here I pull out negative 2. I wind up with k to the fourth minus 1. Let's take a look. If I pull out 2, negative 2, I have k to the fourth minus 1. That breaks down to negative 2 times k squared plus 1, k squared minus 1. But I'm not done because that gives me k squared plus 1. This I cannot factor, but this one does factor. That's k plus 1, k minus 1. I have to write it, I have to break it down. Break it down. To break it down as far as I can go. Negative 2, k squared plus 1. K plus 1. K minus 1. Okay. All right. Pull out a u squared first, and then you're going to factor. Cut it into 2 parts. Okay. Cut it into 2 parts. Cut it into 2 parts. All right. I've given you 12 of these because I'm pretty sure most of your problems are going to be 2 or 3 terms. Okay. So here's what we're going to do now. You're going to start your assignment. You're going to finish your assignment because it won't take you 20 minutes. All right. So go ahead and start. Sanaya, finished. Jalen, you're good to go. Have a good day. Say no to drugs. Troy, you're good to go. Xavier, you finished today's assignment, but could you please finish 4.2, simplify polynomials? Bryce, I see you're almost done. Okay.
Mr. Wise, I finished it now.
Have a good day. Say no to drugs, Bryce. Hello, Anaya. No. Well, I figured you're done with your 20 minutes, no? I want you to finish. No. Try. Try, you're good. Have a good day. Stay no drugs.
All right, Mr. Weiss.
Jalen, you're done?
Yeah,
Have
I've
a
been.
good day. You're set. Have a good day. Say no to drugs. Peace.
I'm done, Mr. Weiss.
Blaze. Okay. Have a good day. Say no to drugs. Anaya. Yeah, you haven't done anything yet.
I'm done, Mr. Weiss.
Jamari. Okay. Have a good day. Say no to drugs.
Yo, I'll finish Wise.
Alan. And you have like 2 or 3 problems left in quiz 6. Do you think you could finish those?
Do I have to?
No, I can't force you. I just try to keep your grades as high as possible. So when you come to the end of the quarter and God forbid some complete disaster happens, you still have a passing grade. But that's on you.
Well, I like what I have right now in your class.
Okay. All right. Have a good day. Say no to drugs.
Bye, Wise.
Peace.
Weiss, I'm finished. I did the ones that I didn't do a couple days ago, neither.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Okay. And you're missing like one problem in quiz 7?
Oh, okay, I'll fix it.
Okay. Have a good day. Say no to drugs.
I'm done, Mr. Weiss.
It sounded like Clement. Clement, was that you?
Yeah,
Have a good day, Clement. Say no to drugs.
you too.
Peace.
I fixed it, Weiss. Did it show up?
Let's see. Good job, Michaela. Have a good day. Say no to drugs.
Mr. Weiss, I'm finished.
Ashton. Have a good day. Say no to drugs. You're good.
Why are you supposed to do the factor and polynomials, right? Just that one? Or
Well, everyone is supposed to do all of their assignments. So what happens is once you're done, I look at the rest of your scores. And if you have zeros, I'll say, okay, you got to do, like, for example, you didn't do simplifying polynomials. You still need to do that.
do both of them?
Yeah,
All right.
but also like quiz 6, you never did quiz 6, and that's killing your grade. But I'm very happy to see that you've caught up for the most part. I didn't know that until just now. So
Oh, yeah, I meant to email you on
I'm gonna
Friday.
fix your grade right now. Because you got some, you busted some butt. Nice job, Joey. And just like that, Joey, you went from a 4 to a 71%. Nice.
Thank you, Wise.
That is outstanding. Make sure you do the quiz because that'll bring you up to an A.
All right.
That's awesome. That is really awesome. That made my day. Not yet. Leaf, what up, dog? You're only an hour and 4 minutes late to class. It's all good. Still love you. All right, folks, I'm going to end today's meeting. When you make sure you finish your assignment and then have a good day. Say no to drugs.